Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Anderson again, and I would like to dedicate this video to January, more specifically winter in January, because it's freezing outside, and it's all the cold, and it's very cold, and it's very wintry, if you will. So I thought it'd be perfect to talk about this movie. Snowpiercer, based on a French book named, oh, I'm gonna try my best with this one, La Transpersonnage, which I don't believe translates into Snowpiercer directly, but still it comes into play. This movie is very, very good. I love every moment of it. I love the whole class struggle thing that they got going on there. I love the wintry environment outside the very deadly and very frozen empire-esque place outside where no one wants to build a snowman. And this movie is very good. In fact, it's so good that they made a TV show out of it too. I believe that this show should, take place after the events of the movie, where they're starting to, where the people are getting off the train and forming a new society and rebuilding the world population, etc., so on and so forth. But right now I'm just talking about the movie, and which came out in 2013, and the book came out in, I think, 2008. Came out in 1982, 3 years after before yours truly was born. So, oh yeah, by the way, that's a graphic novel. I might look into it if I want to, but right now the movie is pretty awesome as is. So let me just talk about that. I enjoy the hell out of this movie because of the frozen environment, the propaganda that's playing here. The cast is really awesome too. More importantly, I have a secret passion for choo-choo trains. Yeah, I love trains. From the old-fashioned locomotives of yesteryear to new modern diesel engines, to the ultra-modern bullet style trains of Japan and China and so on and so forth, which would be awesome if they have that nowadays in America. But maybe Trump put into his $1 billion executive orders. I doubt it, but still, it would be nice. Put that on the wish list. Anyway, this is about a social, like what we get if you put like a lot of people on one long train, like the $1 million train of the Superman cartoon fame, and you were to give them like a traditional class structure with which Karl Marx was talking about. Karl Marx is notable for labeling the bourgeoisie and the proletariat, meaning the bourgeoisie was more like wealthy people, higher educated people, more better well off, and the proletariat people were more like the poor slobs. To quote one in terms of my old teacher, poor slobs meaning like the slave class, the the working class, the people who don't want to give it, people that the bourgeoisie really doesn't give a care about. And this movie is actually quite good because it shows the the little the little fighting against the bourgeoisie itself, forces they're above them, and they're forced to get that work against the proletariat and the working class people. And he used it in more of a little stuff in this movie. I don't know how good it translates from the actual graphic novel, but he did a pretty good job with this. I think that director John Ho did a splendid job with this. And so let me just say that even though I love the movie to death, there are some problems with it I noticed. Now, let me just say right away, I fully support the idea that this movie is like a soft sequel to the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Could also be considered a soft sequel to the movie The Day After Tomorrow, in which the entire world is frozen over with but man-made ice age because of global warming and that kind of thing. So they got that, but there are quite a few questions I have with this movie. First of all, I already said that the train is basically a bullet train in both design and functionality and lengthwise. I'm assuming that it's powered by nuclear power because they never actually do specify what powers that thing, but it seems to be some kind of a high power like nuclear power or crystal fusion like in the Source Star world. So there's that. But the train operates under old-fashioned technology, which is fine and dandy for like a train that was meant for a shorter train or like a subway train or something like that. But this is a long Millennium train. This is like a really big train. Really big train. And you would think that there would be more like special design tracks for this. But no, it's just one long train of I'm assuming it's 12 gauge space railway train, regular standard train tracks, and wheelbase. So, wouldn't this be real awesome if they did like a high tech version of it, like a bullet train with like magnet levitation? That might have been too much power to be required for it. And plus, it was the book that it was made on was made in the East, so I'm sure that maglev technology just wasn't there yet. So they probably just figured that the wheel train would be used for old time. And also, for the same matter, there are quite a few problems with this. Like, for example, early on in the movie, they show that the train actually goes through ice barriers that were filmed on the train tracks. So does that mean that never had this kind of incident before? And you know, it would obviously have that problem before, because this is basically a train track that pretty much circled the entire globe. You know, over Siberia, over land bridge to America, and then back again when completing the circuit around America and stuff. And so then they would go into Africa and Europe, and then etc. down the line. Also, I noticed that there's no actual when you're doing the further Empire stick over this area, there's no actual noticeable cities or landmarks like we would see, like Paris, Milan, Moscow, you know, Tokyo, etc. down the line. So there's none of that getting into the blank ice sheet, like a big global ice age. You know, like as if most of human civilization has been wiped away. And I like the way they always imply that, you know, this train is life. That anything outside the train, if anyone goes outside the train, they'll all freeze and die. It will all freeze and die. I'll get to that in a moment. But they credit the founder of this train, the designer of this train, and the train track that goes around the world and stuff, to a guy by the name of Wilford, played by Harry Harris. And he sits the head of the train, obviously. He's like more like the dictator of this the society, because him and the other people in the front of the train rule with an iron fist, pretty much, and they use calculations to destroy all the other unnecessary people in the back of the train, the proletariat, if you will. Much like, say, the people in the back of the bus during the Montgomery bus boycott, in which Rosa Parks and others had to move to the back of the bus. You know, where all the lesser seats are. Like in this movie, there are lots of seats. You know, for the back go, more filthy, more grimy, the more the worse the food is, the worse everything is in the back of the train. I feel like that's a lyrics somewhere, but this is the visual type thing, whereas most of these class struggle type movies, like vertical-esque struggling, you know, they have to get on top, telling people what to do from down below. But this one is like reversed. So they do show some people that apparently escaped the train. I guess Mark wanted to train, and get Wilford let go, and then he continued on his merry way. And they all froze and died. They built giant snowmen of themselves. And the thing is that these people, they were trying to escape this dictatorship, and they all died. So give me freedom or give me a frozen death. They got both. They got the kick and the E too. So anyway, I'll get more into the details about more problems with it later on. But also another thing too is that why did this train have to be in perpetual motion? I mean, it was a nice thing that they showed. They actually need TV shots and whatnot, and they when they were filming this, they used the gimbals in the studio at Bardock Studios, Brandorf Studios in Prague to do the interior and exterior shots. They're like CGI shots from the outside, but they're very good. Kind of like the Polar Express, but from hell. So there's also a point of ovation in this movie, because one thing I noticed is that most of this thing takes place when it's circumventing around the world and stuff, circumnavigating around the world. Is that it's pretty much the similar altitude with bridges and whatnot, but that's kind of weird to explain. We got varying terrains across the world. We got mountains, we got rivers, we got canyons, we got valleys, we got plateaus, etc., and so on and so forth. Also, the same area is that if you're gonna borrow railways to make a big circuit around the entire world, they're gonna have to have like a different turns and different speeds for the turns. But in this movie, they just have the train go one stage speed pretty much non-stop. And they have one part where they have the train goes so fast on this curve, and think that's a wide curve because they would tip over, but they do like what they did in the movie Speed, which they all tip over, and the people have to lean over to one side, or the entire train will fall over. It's actually kind of dramatic because in the same scene they have a fight with the people who are like the bodyguards, the rich people. So it's the forces to try to stop the rebellion from coming through. It's a very nice thing. Now, there's also before I describe the rest of the movie, there is one thing that I got a question about this whole setup. Let's say that there are 1,000 people on this train of various ethnicities, white, black, Asian, Spanish, and whatever. Being that there's only a set number of people of each race on board, they would reach like a genetic bottleneck, if you will. there won't be enough people of a certain race to perpetuate that race in the future. So eventually we'll all end up mixing together and stuff. So in this movie, I believe that there was probably like 18 years after the initial event happened, where Wilford, with his miracle train, took in a lot of 1,000 people, and they went on they started on a worldwide journey and stuff. So, that doesn't make much sense, because if you include all the thing out that he does with all his forces and guns and violence and things like that to keep everybody in check, you have a winning amount of the population of minorities, like black people, Asian people. I don't think that there's one Spanish person in the whole group, in the back at least. There are plenty of white people, there are plenty of black people in the back, which is kind of nice to see a little bit of equality in the back class, if you will. But that's kind of nice to see that. Yeah, so anyway, there's a big ice age, so therefore it's extremely cold outside. It's very, very cold. And I'll get into that in a little bit, but it's kind of funny what happens to these people. So, you see, like in the back of the train, I mean, the very back of the caboose in the train, like very miserable over in the back there. It's just there's no windows, no light. Everybody eats protein bars that we would live for the army of roaches and crickets. Which I would like to try that cricket flavored protein bars that was on the Shark Tank a few years ago. Anyway, they have a group in the back there. Let's see here. Led by Chris Evans, as Curtis Everett. That was kind of stupid that they have to have his initial be the same as his full-time name. But it's Captain America and Song Kang-ho, which is the security expert on the main train. Let me see. Ed Harris, that's Wilford. Wilford, that's the guy in front. Let's see here now. John Hurt plays Guillaume, leader of the poor Slavs, which he plays a very interesting role later on. We have Tilda Swinton, which plays Minister Mason. Minister Mason, I'll get more to her later on. Jamie Bell as Edgar, that'd be Curtis's second in command. Octavia Spencer as Tanya, whose son gets abducted. by Wilfred to be stuck into a little cubby hole area in the front train to be kind of like a helper for the train the train part while Wilfred can't make that another part for himself. I don't know. Maybe he's just like the presence of a young boy that looked a little bit like Michael Jackson. And we also have Go song, which is basically Minso, his daughter. Now, I like the way in the movie she's supposed to be 13, but in reality she's months older than that. Which is one of the good Asian people that they can look young, even though they're that older. Okay, so now basically they go in. They have a post office over there, and let Victory and he gets the crews go forth and go rescue the kid from Wilford. Because it's unfair that he's taking him and he might be using him for other things, sexual things. And he might be torturing the poor kid and all that. So he goes on this quest for the kid. And always sees Mr. Mason, which is a lot of fun to watch, because I've actually met Tilda Swinton when they were filming Dead and Dying in my town. She's a very lovely person, a very nice person. I got her autograph my copy of the movie Constantine. Very nice actress. And very easy to understand too. In this one, she puts on like a British accent, which you really can't understand too well, but he's supposed to be like a mouthpiece, like Hitler, like Joseph Goebbels, like dictator propaganda mouthpiece. So Captain America has to get by her, and to show that they mean business, she tortures a poor guy by how should I put this, by opening up holes on the side of the train, opening it up to the extreme inclement weather outside, and shoving this poor guy's arm through the hole so it's exposed to the elements outside. And remember how I said we all freeze and die if we go outside? Well, this guy's arm slowly and surely freezes over with frostbite, extreme frostbite, to the point that she had her goons pull the guy into it and back in, and then he ends up getting his frozen off by Elsa and Jack Frost, and she ends up seeing a big sledgehammer or she has something else to do for her, and crush his arm, destroy his arm. So not only is he the big stuff on the guy's arm, of course CGI, but it seems to show the point that the bourgeoisie means business, and you shouldn't cross us. and he eventually joined the rebellion to get revenge for his arm. And I think that that's the father of the kid that Wilford took. So now they show Captain Mecca doing his part to be a good soldier and trying to take them all down, trying to get Minister Mason at first, trying to keep her hostage, and then I think breaking her fingers off and make them eat the protein bar that they eat. They're forced to eat. Well, later on we'll find out that Wilford and the other high elites, they would eat like steak, burgers, and just have a good old girl time at the expense of everyone in the lower quadrants of the chain. So anyway, they show him they show them it's a title about the son of the burial by putting together a bunch of like barrels, like empty barrels. Where they got the material for these barrels, I have no idea. But it kind of looks like the levels from the King Crash Bandicoot, in which they would chuck barrels at you, like the enemy would chuck barrels at you, like decay, and it was like preventing pity. It stick them vertically on top of each other, and then you use it like a big bag to prevent the people from locking the doors on them. Now this will come into play a little bit later, but when the train goes around a big curve, how does it do that with big metal spine in the middle of it, formed by these barriers, by these barrels? The train should be flexible enough to be able to go around a curve. So how does it do that when you got a big metal spine going through it? That's not exactly answered in this movie. So anyway, they do this, and then before the guy can actually cut off the tubular spine, is he gotta go climbing over them and getting over it and beating the crap out of the people there to set them free and go after what's his name, Nen Gong Miso, the security expert, and he's also addicted to this drug called the C4 type thing, like a paste that would later be collected by him to be a big packet of explosives as like a byproduct. But no one knows it. They think they can get high off of it by sniffing it. So anyway, they go there and they do this. And even the guy with the stubby arm goes out there is Mr. Mason. And I like the way they always say in the beginning that when she yells at the guards over there to put away your useless weapons when she's around them, because they have no bullets left. And Chris Evans assumes that because they used all the bullets in the first rebellion when they all got on the train. You know, they did like a rebellion and stuff for like the proletariat rebellion or something like that. So they they used all the weapon, all the gunfire for that. So basically, the weapons that they all use right now are basically just props for fear. And so when Chris Rose does like charge and Miss Mason does a good job in being annoying as all hell in this movie. He takes her hostage, makes her eat the bad food that they eat. And I like the way the food preparation in the back with everybody else. Even though they're all suffering, the cook is still suffering with them. So like one of their own. Whereas when they go into the future cars, everybody from that point on is like higher class. So they show also that they have regular beings of the black people in the back of the bus. So I guess that something never changed, do they? Whether you're in the past or in the future, somebody's always roughing up the black people, and that causes more hatred and more need for rebellion. So they end up going towards the whole people in the back. They rise up to the front and they go into the water purification room. You know, I don't like the way they portray that water purification room because they never actually show how they recycle the waste, or it could be implied that they have like scoops and stuff from the outside train go inside to give them fresh water. That makes sense. That makes sense. You can't recycle all the water that people use for like bathing and water and drink water and wastewater and that kind of thing. You can't recycle all of it. They probably use the water from the snow outside. So then you go into like a hydroponics type place, and it's very nice. Then they go into like later on they go into like a spa place, a spa car, and then they show like a pool car with like an ATM, which is really nice. And they even shoot out there between a guy that they hired to kill the rebellion and the second in command, and then Gilliam. Well, surprise, but Gilliam and Wilford were in on it the whole time, and they had to try to they talk to one another by phone system in the train into the compartment. Now, I don't like the way they have this because the guy, the hitman, fires around from the back train to go for Chris Evans. And the problem is that when you shoot someone from, or some, it's like when the train is going around very wide curves. They show the guy sniping, and first of all, I would think that there'd be a problem with wind and resistance on the from the refraction from the two panes of glass. Number two is the glass is so thin that a bullet could go through it. It wouldn't make sense that extreme cold weather could do it too. Could destroy the glass canvas. And number three, the guy who got frozen off. Wouldn't make sense that any whole extreme glass will also produce very, very cold air. Yeah, they don't touch on that in the movie, but they do show that the security expert knows it's a little bit like the snow king thin air. Yeah, I think it's green in the valley below. It's that the snow is the type that melts. So also I noticed that this hitman guy takes lots of time to go from the rear of the tree to Gilliam to catch up with Chris and Edgar, the second in command, in more to front of the train. So they go into a weird teaching car. One car for teaching propaganda to little kids, and where the teacher is like trying to integrate kids in the worshiping Wilford, and saying that all the people in the back are idiots. They don't know what they're doing there. Slobs, they're stupid people. They're animals, whatever. And they're saying that all that we have a very special treat for you guys. Eggs. These are the Easter eggs. And she's very charming, very nice. She's very sing-songy to it. And then when Chris Evans is over there, remember last, mind you, she over there, where everyone's distracted by the eggs and eating the eggs in the basket and stuff. She's over there pulling out a gun and trying to shoot some bitches. And it's funny because she does kill some people. And then Chris Evans beats her down and kicks her ass. Shoots Minister Mason in the head. Which, thank God, because you were getting really annoying at road path. So, they all go forward in the train, and they all don't freeze and die. So anyway, this is the first time that we actually see any Asian kids in the movie. I think I like kids too. Young kids, like 5, 6, 7 years old. They'll have one teacher in one car. So that's a big problem. What happens when the kids get older? So anyway, and they leave the woman by there just to show everybody, show and tell. And when she draws the gun on the people, on the rebellion, then she never actually takes any of the kids. into regards just swearing at the various people. Not giving crap about the windows either. So, they're all surprised that the woman's got good live ammunition. So, after that's all done with, they move forward to a pool car, and they saw a car, and when they have a nice fight with the guy that likes to beat up on America's ass. So, after he defeated, or I should say defeated, because it's like a boss that won't die in a video game, then they end up going to the rave car. I call it the rave car because it's like a bar rave party. Yeah, I have no idea where these people come from, but there's also a fancy bar before that too. Like, well, it's a supplier. This is actually pretty creative. I think we're able to fit all this and in train cars that you could theoretically make a train like this in real life. Maybe not to the point that it can go through snow barriers and whatnot, but it's a pretty cool idea. I feel like a post-apocalyptic area. So eventually they end up going to the main train portion, and then a fight breaks out between the security guy and the other people there. He has to try to hold them off, or the raid partiers go and try to take him over. And even one of the guys end up going over the edge into the gears of the train area. And I like the way they always put like one it's like they have a wire walkway, and then it gets smaller to symbolize that they go into the big chief himself, Wilford. So while they're trying to hold him off at the path, this little bottleneck, if you will, Chris has a little philosophical discussion with Wilford while he being held at gunpoint by the secretary, who is pregnant with Wilford's kid. And Wilford said that he designed a train to help humanity out. So he would be the king, and that would be, it would save humanity by telling them to exactly destroy 74% of the people every so often, otherwise the population would get to be too much. It'd be like extreme eugenics. Like where the poor slobs have to die at a certain percentage, otherwise they would overrun everything and would destroy the ecosystem. Well, I want to know where they get all the food and bug protein for this green ecosystem, and where they would get like the birds like the eggs and stuff, which look like ping-pong balls, or it look like little plastic eggs you buy for Easter for your basket, and they show all that. And they show that you and Wilford were working together to try to do this population thing. But my question is, I think it's also implied that every 10 years or so, a new rebellion occurs from the back of the train, led by William. He says, you gotta do this, you gotta rescue this kid from Wilford, and get and send do so he captures the kid and bring him up to the front. You do God knows what to. But here's the thing, how would a rebellion replenish how would it keep refreshing itself every couple of years, every 10 years, 20 years or so? We're running out of people. But I like when they do the rebellion thing where it's very convenient and it's during the part where they go into a tunnel so everything dark and the elite like SWAT guys come out of the proletariat, the bourgeois side, and they come out with night vision goggles, so they kind of cheat. And I also like when they do like classical music to give you a big beat down, and that's the epic awesome. Meanwhile, Mr. Mason's like okay, I'll be kicking it. You're in the family or whatever. Apparently not. Anyway, Wilford says that in his monologue about the train, which kind of looks like a big shell piece, but the main engine of the train looks like a big heart. Even though they don't actually show where Wilford actually sleeps in this thing. So he opens the below compartment out there. He said that he chose Curtis to take over his spot when he's gone. Kind of like almost like a Moses type character Curtis is. So he opens the below compartment and he reveals that the kid from earlier he kidnapped. He stuffed in there to do a role that his mechanical stuff can't do anymore. So my question is this train is constantly moving around, kind of like moving around and stuff. How did he put the kid in the first place? He would have to stop. He would have to stop the train momentarily to put the kid in that little compartment and then restart the train again. But they don't show that in the movie. They just show full blast all the way through. So anyway, they show Curtis pissed off, and then I make my own destiny. Then he shoves his hand into the rescue the kid. After he kills Wilford, says, fuck him, Sheen, and then they end up throwing the train out of kilter, making crash and burn. And then for all the people there, also crash and burn too with it. So we're the only two people that survive are the Asian girl and the little bloody kid that they rescued from the compartment. Wouldn't it be so much if Curtis just also to the kid, hey you, I'm trying to rescue you, help me out here. Throw me the bone, if you will. Also, when that red guy pulled into the gears in front with the security guy, you would think that something that the internal mechanics of the train, the internal machine, if you will, from Sonic, the internal engine, I should say, from Sonic Adventure 2. So, yeah, they end up derailing the train. The agent go on there, and the little boy are the only ones left. And I guess that's where it comes up with the next show. It's the Snowpiercer TV show. So I could have a question. It's very convenient that when the train stopped, it stopped in like a how should I put this? Like a plane. Because it could very easily stop over a train trestle or something. Also, there's a big explosion on the train, which causes a avalanche to happen. So that knocks the train over, and it's really because they show drinking a wound by a stone from the side, where I would think that kind of thing would happen to the train more often than to the end of the movie. That there was an avalanche or a snow mountain or something, that they would have this issue in another part of the movie. But we can show that. We'll show all the happiness, enjoy that curve. So anyway, you do this, and it's very calculated about the whole. You gotta get rid of 74% of the population. It's kind of similar to the Matrix, in that when they reboot the system, they have to have 7,020 females or something like that. It's kind of like that in a train, in a higher system. So I love this movie. It all ends with like ambiguous ending as to which one, how will the two people survive, or if any other people survived, how they will survive after the train. Will they all freeze and die? Because it's implied that the people that escaped from the first time that Wilfred Metal local into the wilderness all froze together in the same type of heavy coat as the agent girl and the kid get away from the train with this time. So I like the way it also implied that the guy, the security knows certain things, which shows that the global ice age will end soon, within a year or so. Like the snow, like the snow melting, like the parts of green. And he's actually pretty smart, this guy. So as such, I give this movie a happy, peaceful approval. Because it's delightful. It reminds me of teacher college. As you can imagine, I love this movie. And give it thumbs up. And if you like what you hear, you want to see more of my videos and such, you can always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Or if you want to give me ideas for future content and stuff, you can always call me or text me at 631-707-3707. You can follow me on Twitter or X if you prefer at Pete Nelson Pro. And my email is jjsviewshow@gmail.com. So, I salute you guys. I salute America's ass. Chris Evans. I salute anybody that likes this movie or any classical movie. And it really is. I think that Ed Harris did a good job with portraying the fact that Gilliam was his friend in the back of the train, and that he felt genuinely bad that he had to be a casualty of war. That begs the question: if this is like a cyclical type thing, you know, who would get to replace Gilliam if that was the case? And I like the way they always portrayed the train as being one with Wilfred. That one died, the other one died too. So to protect both of them, they both have to survive, and they have to be like deified. And the whole train, miracle train, the $1 million train. By the way, I wonder how much this would actually cost to build. And I would think, I always thought that the train, the first time I saw it, was like a whole army itself, length of a train. But when I saw it the second time, it was shorter of a train than it was the first time I watched it. And yet they also deify Wilfred as being like God, and any propaganda that he says is always right, like a certain other president that I know of. So yeah, I love this movie. I highly recommend it for the winter of 2025 and in particular January. So, peace out, my brothers and sisters. Aloha. I'll see you in the next video. All you girls and guys into the land. Bye.